All right, so over the past few days, we have started to witness a more vulnerable side of Jeezy during his recent interview with Nia Long. Now, the rapper revealed that he was molested by a female babysitter when he was a child and that she would touch and do things that aren't normally done to kids. What are your thoughts on Jeezy's transparency? Let's go back to you, Al. What do you think?
You know what? This is groundbreaking to me. Is it fair to say, guys? Now think about what I'm saying. Jeezy's known from being from the South, so he's kind of almost up there with like a Nas or Jay-Z as we talk about an urban hip hop leader in the music community. He's a black man. He's masculine. I'm really shocked to see him speak into this space, and I'm very proud that he took a leap of faith and is talking about this conversation, especially in the black community, where they have been sexually abused as young men by older black women. And I think that's okay. Before, we used to wear that as a badge of courage, as, yo, you the man, you know, you took down an older woman. But he's saying, listen, this wasn't a badge of courage for me. This was, in fact, a trauma point that I've been carrying with me now for over 4 decades. And I want to heal that. I like that. I like that. I think this is a first. We don't get a front seat like this. And I can't wait till someone like Jeezy really pushes the envelope and really have that really sensitive conversation about how in that same space, it's a lot of male on male abuse.
All right. Funky, what are your thoughts on this?
You know what? Piggybacking off of what Al said, I definitely love it. And I love the fact that Jeezy, along with other black men, are now starting to see and taking the approach that this is not a badge of honor. Had this been that ignorant ass Boosie, he would have been on here ranting and raving about, oh, you know, I knocked one off, man, when I was little. And when they turn 13, we got to start putting the PUSSY on them. I love the fact that, you know, Jeezy is breaking the mold, going against the grain, and not scared to stand up in front of his, you know, masculine urban rapper counterparts and say, nah, this is not cool. This is not a rites of passage. This did not make me a man. She took my innocence. You know what I'm saying? I experienced something with someone that, looking back, I probably didn't want to touch, and that shouldn't have never happened. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want what happened to me to happen to one of my children. I think as we evolve and we have more trendsetters like Jeezy speak in this space, we are going to realize that men children, boy children have gone through a lot of sexual trauma, and I would not be surprised if the numbers are up there with the sexual trauma that the women that go through as well as children.
I'm glad, you know, top of the show, I was speaking about this society, and I'm glad that there seems to be a shift, especially with men, especially with black men, because for a long time it's been very taboo to talk about anything that makes them appear to be complaining or soft. And this is not soft to vent about being sexually molested by a man or a woman as a child. And I hope that, I agree with you, I hope it sets a trend. I hope more people are honest about what they really are dealing with. And then we can have some healing and people can stop walking around this place with a chip on their shoulders or upset or with issues. So kudos to you, Jeezy.